Hey, good afternoon. Hey, this video is in regard to a video that I watched this morning. Cruising with the Carsons and their ordeal with reflection made by Grand Design product, their fifth wheel. And I want to tell you, kind of give you my little story in regard to the Grand Design product. But let me backtrack a little bit. I've been camping a long time, and my first camper that I bought was in like 1985, little pop-up. And then my wife and I, we've had 21 campers over our lifetime. We got into the vintage RVs as well. So we've had many RVs. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I'm an expert in RVs or anything like that, but I do have a little common sense when it comes to them. So over the years, we've had vintage, we've had new. We actually still own a 42-foot fifth wheel. We have this new Rockwood here, and I'll get into telling you why we bought that. We were camping last year, and we specifically went to Elkhart area to do a factory tour of Grand Design. Scheduled an appointment 2 months out. I wanted to go see how the Grand Design products were made. I was a firm believer in Grand Design. I used to work, I worked after I retired, I worked at an RV resort in South Georgia, and we used to hold Grand Design rallies. And I thought they were wonderful with their warranty work. They'd come through with their roving trucks, fix everything. They put on a big smash. You know, it was great. And I even recommended Grand Design to a couple friends, you know, they do have them. And I was really hung up on them, and I wanted to go see how they were built. So while we were up there in Shipshewana, Indiana, we were camping, and a lady had pulled in, her and her husband had pulled in with a Rockwood mini light. As you can see, that's maybe what we have behind us, if you can see it. So we were talking about going to the tours and everything like that, and she kind of suggested, hey, you should go see Rockwood, you know? And she let us come in and see her RV and the quality of it. And I said, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. We got a week up here, we're gonna go ahead and do that. So I called Rockwood by some slim chance the next morning, and we were able to get a tour the following day. I went in and I toured Rockwood. And then the following day, we went and we toured Grand Design products. And while we toured Rockwood, we were touring it while the workers were working. Primarily the Amish were working, building the RVs, so we could get to see them exactly what they were doing. They were hustling. We got to ask a lot of questions. We actually did talk to a few of them, you know. And, you know, even one said that, you know, he used to work for another manufacturer, and he said that Rockwood was a good company. Now, granted, regardless what RV you get, you're gonna have problems with it. You're gonna have to do some type of maintenance, you're gonna have to keep it up. But with that being said, we saw Rockwood, we went to Grand Design, we were on the tour with Grand Design, and there were no workers, the place was cleaned up, it looked like, you know, they were kind of ready for us. So we walked around and got to see the various stages of the RV, you know, of course, from frame up. And then we got up to a tier where we went up on a mausoleum, yeah, you know, walkway. We got to see the roof. And I wish I had a piece of it. But I got to see the roof, and the roof, to me, it was stick built. And it was like maybe 1x2, maybe 1x3 with the trusses and everything. And at this time, that roof was slated for the camper right in front of it, which was about a 32-foot reflection travel trailer. And as I was walking around, I got a picture of the roof of the structure, but I didn't get a picture of what I saw. And what I saw was on the bottom truss, on the rail, going all the way from end to front, back to front, front to back, that piece of wood, that wood was cracked and it was actually broken. So they were going to take that piece of roof, like this, hoist it up and move it and drop it on the RV. Now, whether they fix that piece or not, I don't know. But to me, that broken piece of wood should have been replaced. I don't know whether it was or not. So at that point, I really kind of got turned off by the construction of the Grand Design travel trailers. And I specifically didn't like the wooden trusses on the roof, and the Rockwood, they had the aluminum trusses. And there's a lot of differences in regard to the build structure, and I'm not going to sit here and tell you that Rockwood is the best built camper out there, because realistically I'm expecting to have problems just like everybody else. Minor, hopefully, but so far we're doing good. No OSB board on the flooring of the Rockwood, which the Grand Design did. The Grand Design had a thinner piece of OSB compared to a 3/4, or maybe it was 5/8 plywood on the bottom there. I got the paper somewhere, the build quality sheet. I just felt like the Rockwood was structurally built better than the Grand Design at that point. And I was really thoroughly disappointed in Grand Design, and I know that they're part of, well, Winnebago bought them. We actually have a 42-foot Winnebago, 2016 model. I was really disappointed in Grand Design and their construction. And now, after watching this video this morning with cruising with the Carsons and his disappointment in his frame and in the quality build of his fifth wheel, you know, I was kind of like mulling over this all day long about doing this video and what I saw there at Grand Design. And it could have been a fluke. They could have repaired it. I don't know whether they did or not, but I'm just telling you what I saw. I wish that the RV industry would be held to the same standard as car manufacturers, especially when it comes to warranty work, number one, recalls. You know, this flex frame is having a big issue with other RVers out there. You know, these are disasters waiting to happen on the highway. You're out there towing 14, 15,000 pounds, fifth wheel, and something happens. I mean, you know, this could be a fatality. So I am glad to hear that Grand Design stepped up their warranty from 3 to 5 years. That's a plus. That's a plus in the right direction. But I know after watching this video, cruising with the Carsons, they did say that this is their second RV from Grand Design. They had to have one replaced already, which, you know, kind of disappointing. So somewhere along the line, something's got to be done, and I really think it's the power of the people, we the people. We need to start putting our foot down, because I know when I went to buy this, you know, and I asked about putting a clause in there about the lemon law. What if this thing comes out to be a sour lemon? Well, realistically, if I were to finance this, which we did, part of it, and I wanted that statement in my contract, the bank wouldn't finance it. So Indiana, the state of Indiana, they have an incredible, favorable lemon law for them in regard to these RVs. I was watching Endless RV. They did a good video in regard to lemon laws and a lemon law lawyer regarding the RV industry. And you know, as a consumer, we're basically screwed. I mean, we could not sue the manufacturer, regardless of what other manufacturer we bought. So, you know, with that said, I really think that, you know, there's got to be some type of maybe something in Congress, a bill being passed or a law written to where the consumer of RVs are protected. You know, this is a multi-billion-dollar, you know, operation or, you know, I guess in an industry that they are selling so many of them, and especially after and during COVID, the sales have skyrocketed all the way astronomical. I think that the CEOs, they say that they care, but to me, it's about the bottom dollar in regard to selling these RVs. It's all about the mighty dollar, and you know, they build them, they throw them out, get them on the lot, let the salespeople take care of them, and if there's something wrong with it, then it comes down to the warranty work, and then you're stuck sitting at the dealership for 1, 2, 3 months or longer, waiting on the warranty to be fixed, approved, fixed, and then delivered back to you. So if they only took the time and made the RVs like they used to back in the day, you know, of course you got to take care of them. But if the frames, they were steel back in the day. You know, we actually just gave our son a 1998 Sunnybrook, and the frame on that is just phenomenal. Got a full tin roof on there. That thing is in really good shape, and I just think that if they had taken the time and built a better quality RV, maybe people like the Carsons and others wouldn't be in the situation that they're in. Of course, they all have to be maintained, and it's up to everybody to maintain them. This is all opinionated, my opinion as well, you know, but I do believe that some of the older RVs were made with a little bit more quality. I think now we have these engineers that, frankly, I think they're so smart they're stupid, and you know, it's kind of like the government, do more with less, and you see the results of what's going on. I don't know. I think we all need to stick together. For those that have the love for RVing and camping and getting out there and traveling, I think it's a great pastime for the children and families to get out there, get these kids off of their little games and their phones, and get out there and enjoy some family time. But hopefully the Carsons get this issue rectified, and I don't know, maybe they'll move on to another brand, but you know, shame on Grand Design right now. I think they really need to step it up, as well as all the other manufacturers out there. But anyway, that's it for today. More than usual video that I normally do. I only do like a short video, but I really felt like, man, kind of like disturbed me a little bit about 2 RVs and, you know, arguing and fighting and stress that they have to go through without reflection with Grand Design. So I really wanted to talk about it, but you know, it's kind of a rambling video, but other than that, happy trails to you all. Be safe out there on the road. Camping season's getting ready, or has kicked up, and there's going to be more of us out there, and hope to see you down the road. Until then, happy trails. That's it. We're out.